Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Don Ayres III and Lynn Denker, who are here on behalf of the Ayres Hotel. Well, welcome both of you. I appreciate you being with us.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. So obviously a lot has been going on, and I know you guys have been preparing and trying to get sort of back on track after everything pretty much shut us down for almost 4 months now. So let's just hear a little bit about, about the Ayres collection and sort of what you guys have planned going forward. Don, did you want to start?
Yeah, I appreciate that, Lisa. Thank you very much. And it's certainly an honor to be able to speak with you today. And I think our relationship and partnership with the Laguna Woods Village, really since we've opened, has been a real strong one. And we certainly appreciate what you guys have done for us. And we appreciate being able, or giving us the opportunity to serve your wonderful peoples and families next door. But Ayres Hotels is a collection of 23 hotels. We're branded Ayres Hotels. We are a builder, operator, and owner. So everything is vertically integrated within our operation. We manage them, we build them, and we have a good, strong teams at all of our hotels. We've been doing, we built our first hotel in 1984, so we've been in business for over 35 years. We are now a fifth generation family business. My dad's the chairman, he's at 89, and we do have my son and another nephew working with us, so they're the fifth generation. We've really encouraged, slow, steady growth. It's really been about more managing our properties very well and keeping them clean, and they're actually even cleaner now with all the new cleaning protocols that maybe we can talk about later. But it's really been a slow, steady progression of building, owning, and operating a boutique brand of Ayres Hotels focused strictly in Southern California. And what we have in Laguna Woods is kind of a good example of our other collection of hotels, but all strictly in Southern California. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's awesome, and I like the way that that sounds, where you build, you manage, and really keeps you're kind of the pulse on what's going on, which I think is great.
Exactly. No, everything's vertically integrated, and we have our own construction company and management company, and great teams at the hotels, and we really pride ourselves in caring about people, valuing teamwork, and really delivering results. The result is a good, clean hotel with good teams in place, and results is kind of the back end of valuing teamwork and caring about people. So those are our three core values that I always like to talk about. So thank you.
Excellent. So Lynn, you've been with the Ayres family for quite some time. Tell me about it. 19 years, right?
Yes. So 19 years ago, I saw the hotel being built, and I thought it was a great location. I've been in the industry for about 30 years, but I knew that location was going to be a great needed amenity for the community. I'd always heard great things about the Ayres family, a very positive light. And so I approached them and became the first team member at Laguna Woods. And we actually have several of our team members there that have also opened the hotel with us, and have enjoyed working with the community, enjoyed working with the residents on not only accommodating their guests visiting them, but also the many clubs that Laguna Woods Village has, the tournaments they have, bringing in those groups, and we've just really enjoyed being part of the community for so many years, so many of us, and we're happy to continue to be open and to serve the needs of the community.
And as COVID-19 has had, has provided many challenges for so many people, and you are right here in the community, so the kinds of challenges that we've had. Now, you are operating now. Let's talk a little about some of the procedures that are going to start happening as people start to come to the hotel.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Lisa. We initiated our Ayres Cares Clean and Safe Stay program. And we're really had a lot of our executive housekeepers and our HR gal and our HR manager and Jim Roos, and many of us were involved with creating this protocol. And at the beginning, there was a lot of information coming out, so we were trying to decipher which information we needed to adhere to. But we really, after a month or two, we really fine-tuned what we are doing in our cleaning our guest rooms, and then also in cleaning the public space, and what safety measures our team members needed to take. And currently, we use all EPA certified cleansers that are CDC compliant and effective against the coronavirus. And so our cleaning solutions that we use are, we've got them from the EPA, or EPA certified and CDA approved, compliant. So we know, we're confident that we're using the right cleansers. We spray the rooms after a guest checks out. We have all of our guest service agents and room attendants have our masks. We have gloves. We have the shield at the front desk. Now, these are all things that are counter to what we want to do in the hospitality industry. These are kind of putting our hands behind our back, because we're used to touching and smiling and welcoming. And so, but these are things that we understand that we need to put in place now to create a safe environment for our team members first, and also for our guests. And I can assure you that we've gone through numerous training exercises, and we have a feature on our website that talks about all the things that we are doing. So we're confident that what we're doing, we've gone to the hotels, we know we're doing, taking extra precautions on keeping the services clean in the rooms. All the touch surfaces are being cleaned extra. We're spending more time in our public space, keeping everything clean. We're encouraging our guests to wear the mask, to have social distancing. Now, we can't police that, but we're trying to set the example for that. So everything that we hear about in the public sphere and that's in the news, we are currently doing at each of our hotels. And we're really proud of our Ayres Cares Clean and Safe Stay program. We worked hard to make sure that we're following all the guidelines, that we're practicing these things, everyone's trained. And it has taken some time. It's taken us really 3 to 4 months to really get everything in tune, but we're confident we're doing that now. So I appreciate you bringing that up, Lisa.
Yeah, lots of companies have had to go through quite a change, and you've mentioned many of them. Plexiglass and gloves and all this stuff. And you're absolutely right. It's totally taking away from the personality that each one of us has, because you wear a mask, you can't see the person behind the mask. And I know it's really difficult. So Lynn, as you guys open up, what are some things that you're seeing now happening?
Well, we're starting to see an uptick in travel, in the leisure travel part of things, I think, more so than anything. The visitors coming in to visit their families in Laguna Woods Village, we're starting to see more and more people are calling and asking for the special prices that Laguna Woods Village residents and their guests have enjoyed for many years. Mm-hmm. So, we're of course aware that the people in Laguna Woods Village, many may have small manors. So as people are starting to come back to visit their family members they haven't seen in quite some time, we've got people perhaps meeting out in our courtyard, our beautiful courtyard, where they can be out in the fresh air. They can practice social distancing during their visits and still visit their family members. So we are starting to see a little bit more of that. And, again, we just want to thank, the Laguna Woods Village residents for their years of putting their trust in us and placing their guests with us when they come in to visit.
That's great. That's great. Yeah. And I think people are a little tired of being at home, and they are tired of not seeing their family members. So I'm glad that you have sort of an outdoor space for them to be able to visit with those that, do stay at the hotel. So that's great. Now, you mentioned there were some discounts for our Laguna Woods residents. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, we do have some deep discounts for visitors that mention Laguna Woods Village. We're offering those through the end of the summer. So through the end of August, we have a special $99 rate, and that includes all of our amenities. Breakfast is included, parking is included, electric vehicle charging stations are included, and we are on the bus route as well. So if anyone is in need of taking advantage of those extra amenities about being on the bus route, of course, we're right there. So people can take advantage of that. And that $99 rate, as I mentioned, is valid through the end of summer, the end of August.
That's great. That's great. And Don, what else would you like to tell our residents?
Well, we just, certainly appreciate our neighbors next door. They've always been a valued part of our business and what we want to do and be good supporters of our neighbors. We understand there was that little hiccup that there was an oversight on us. I think I'd be remiss if I didn't let everyone know that we certainly apologize for that. It was really an oversight on both the community and on Ayres. The good thing is that we listened to the community loud and clear for one day. I was in constant contact with Jeff, your CEO. So I heard firsthand his concerns on Friday. And Sunday, we decided, a day and a half later, we decided to get out of the contract. And our valued relationship with Laguna Woods Village was more important to us than really serving the needs of the county. And we do have a hotel in Orange that was able to adhere to get with the county and provide housing for the homeless there. And there it's working out really well. They're keeping it super clean. The Illumination Foundation does a good job in cleaning the hotel. So we felt like we were in good hands with the people who are operating it, but we certainly felt it wasn't a time or a place for us to cause that much of a disruption with our neighbors next door. So within a day and a half, we pulled it, got re-geared, open, and we were open within a week. And so that was just part of our story, part of the story that I feel like we need to at least acknowledge to you and to the community there. And anything that we can do, we felt like we've done everything we can to get back in good standing. I feel like we are. And thank you for that opportunity, Lisa. I appreciate it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're welcome. And we appreciate that you mentioned that. So thank you so much. Well, you two have a fabulous day. I really do appreciate you spending the time with me today. And Lynn will let everybody know. Thank you for letting them know about the discounts, and hopefully they'll take advantage of that.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lisa, and thank you, Lynn. And it is a true story. Lynn was with us for all these years, even before we got open. So thank you for sharing that, Lynn. I think it's just a wonderful tribute to you and what we're trying to accomplish as an organization. So thank you.
Thank you, Dawn.
All right. Well, thank you, and have a great day today.
Thank you, Lisa.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And we'll be right back after this.